This is Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Grimwing. The figure is part of the third wave of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class figures. Packaging. Okay. First look, the figure looks very garish with the colors, as always, that Hasbro has chosen for their figures. But if you toss this figure around, get to play with it, and transform him after a few times, the color actually grows on you. The figure actually grows on you, and it actually works for me. I'm actually very, very pleased with this figure. A lot of I think the body parts that they used for this particular figure has been recycled. Like, I think the thighs, maybe some of the shoulders and forearms have been recycled from the Dreadwing mold. Not at least the thighs. No, the arms are, I think, new because of the differences in it. But I mean, he's so hefty and bulky that I think if you're really into the predacons for Transformers Prime, this is a figure that is well worth your money. Value for money, definitely. As for the colors, if you're not really into the green and gray and aquamarine, you can always go and buy the Takara version or the dark steel version, which Target has released in stores in the US. I don't know if we're getting it here in Manila because I'm sure it's going to be a little bit pricier than the regular Voyager class figures, but I'm happy with this one. If I can get the Takara version, the one done in red and maroon, if I can get that at a decent price, I might bite on that. But as it is, Takara figures are just double the prices of Hasbro figures, so they're not really in my line of sight as of this moment. Here's a size comparison to Optimus Prime. I was actually surprised that Optimus was bigger than this guy. I was really expecting him to be much bigger, being a Predacon and all. But I guess it's a Voyager class figure. They have to sort of manage the budget for a Voyager class figure, so he's shorter, smaller than Optimus Prime. He comes with one weapon, Blackbeak. Apparently another Predacon. This one, if you push this, it will launch this claw thingy. It's actually a grappling hook of sorts. There's a rope right there. I'm not going to demonstrate it. There are other videos that show it, but it's a cheesy gimmick. I mean, you stretch it out and it's a grappling hook, whatever. I'm not really a big fan of that. Yeah, this is the one you remove, and then that's how you untie it. But I'm not gonna do that simply because this thing is like a pain in the ass to put back. Okay, so he's staying put right there. Sorry about that, but you guys know what it is. It does move up and down. The beak just moves up, not Blackbeak's beak. He can hold it on his fists because the way the thumb's sculpted. It does have some articulation because of transformation, but you can actually hold it. You can actually mount it on his forearm like that. Sorry, the actual transformation of the forearm is like this with the glyphs right there. You could do that, or I think just to give him more girth and bulk, and it looks great on his back, so I like it that way. Articulation for the figure, the wings go in and out. That's about it. I was expecting the wings to actually spread out, but it didn't. Only this one moves out in beast mode. Beast mode, the head is on a ball joint with a hinge because of transformation. Shoulders on a ball joint. There's a bicep swivel, hinge elbow, forearm swivel, ball hinge wrist, ball hinge hip, thigh swivel, hinge knees, ball hinge ankle with these I want to say heel spurs, but they look more like book stands. Anyway, the only problem I have with this figure is this piece. I know there is a way to firmly secure it, but the instructions don't really give you too much to work with. They just tell you to just mount the centerpiece this way, the beast head like that. Actually, doesn't even tell you to open the mouth. It just tells you to move it that like this. And the official transformation is like that. His head is a little bit higher than his shoulder, way too high. I think he looks more proportioned if you open the beak a little bit and stick it right there and push the neck piece down. And there's a little bit of a gap created, but at least the shoulders are more proportioned to the level of the head. That's nice. There's just no way to put these things like that together. I think this is how you should do it officially, but I'm just not sold with that. I think he looks nicer this way. But it's up to you. The shoulder pieces do impede articulation, so you'll have to sort of play with it a little bit like that, move it to the side so you can move it. But if it stays there's a little bit of clearance issues on his shoulder pads. Other than that, great figure. I'm actually more pleased than I was expecting to be with this figure. Transformation for this figure, it's the typical Beast Wars or Beast Former type of transformation. You just put him on all fours and he's a beast, with a little bit transformation here and there. But surprisingly, I was actually very pleased. It's not annoying, and it didn't really annoy me too much, like, oh come on, I paid this much money just to see this guy go on all fours and then he's a beast. It's okay. I mean, that's essentially what he does, but there's a little bit more to the transformation with the head and the body that sort of, made this thing work for me. And I'm not super pleased with it, but it was okay. So let's get right to it. Get rid of Black Beak for the time being. Go ahead and detach this piece right there. Detach like that, because it tabs in like that. Detach that. Go ahead and fold it out like that. You can close the beak or open the beak, whatever you want. Transform the head so it becomes his spine like that. You can already see that he becomes sort of like a griffin in some ways or sorts, but eagle head and wings, and lion's body. Alright, this thing moves here, and then the arms, they just go fold out the thumb so his paws are flat like that. Okay, and those are the front legs. The predacon symbols, they go like this, and then you put back the beast head right there, and the shoulder pieces right here are supposed to fit in there. I forgot to do something. I forgot to pull this one out like that, so that he has a longer body. Now this one will fit like that easily. So if you don't pull that out, you'll have a hard time fitting this one in. So, and then the wings have holes right there and there, and that's for these tabs, so that the upper torso of the beast is quite secure. And then the chest armor just folds in like that. Go ahead and fold these out. I wish the wings folded out, but they don't. What can you do? Budget issues. Yeah. Alright, and finally, for the hind legs, fold these up, fold these back like that. So you just stretch them out like that. Do the same here. Or was it the other way around? Was this the... sorry, this was supposed to be robot mode. Yeah, this was supposed to be robot mode. I was wondering why it was... Oh no. Yeah. Was it supposed to be robot mode? No, this was supposed to be robot mode. Oh no, this was supposed to be beast mode. I'm getting confused, actually. What the hell? Yeah, like that. Yep, made a mistake. Sorry, folks. This is actually beast mode. I'll put him back in robot mode after we do that. No, I don't have time to put him back in robot mode. So, and then you put Blackbeak right on top like that. And there is Grimwing in beast mode. Pretty cool. I know he's supposed to be like this. That's what the instructions say. Cropped up like that. Yeah, like that. See, right there. So that's supposed to be beast mode. And yeah, in robot mode you're supposed to bring out the legs. Now, I can show that later if you want to, but yeah. So here he is in beast mode. Wish the wings moved away, moved out, but they don't. He actually looks very nice in beast mode as well. So it's very, very interesting bot mode. The beast mode is equally stellar. You know, green works for me. I wish it was red, more on the red side like the Takara version, but green works for some reason. I didn't expect it to, actually expect to be this pleased with this figure. Here he is with his not batchmates, his fellow predacons from the deluxe scale, Ripclaw and Laserback. Sorry. Looks great. They look great together. These figures are just great on the shelf. Fantastic display pieces, and I'm really, really quite pleased with them. So just to satisfy all of you guys, let's just get him back into robot mode very quickly with the stretched out legs, which I missed out on. I was wondering why he was hunched up. Okay, go ahead and split this up. Go ahead and push back his crotch with that thing sticking out. Go ahead and fold these out like that. Do it my way of transforming, like this and this. Stick the beak in like that. Fold out the headpiece like that. Twist the forearm. Twist the fist like that. And shoulder pads like that. Okay. Wow. Actually looks much taller. There you go. Now he looks much better. And let's have him again with Optimus Prime. He's still short. He's still shorter than Optimus Prime. Here are the two other predacons in the foreground. Let's put them there and here. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my latest toy purchases, Instagram for my latest toy sightings here in Manila, Geek for my mini hauls. Catch me on two of my channels on YouTube. Chefatron channel has my reviews. The FX France channel has my toy hauls. Yes, folks, FX France and Chefatron are one and the same in case you didn't get that. This has been the Transformers Prime Voyager Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager Classic Grimwing. Thanks for watching.